We have breaking news here on CBS Sports HQ. Inter Miami's Lionel Messi has been named winner of the 2023 Ballon d'Or. The Argentine claiming his 8th top player award, the most of any player in history. At 36 years old, he is the 2nd oldest player to ever win it and also the first active MLS player to win the award. Messi, of course, won the World Cup with Argentina just over a year ago and moved to Major League Soccer this past July. He is the all-time leader. He's got 8 Ballon d'Ors. Cristiano Ronaldo second with 5. And soccer analyst Thomas Rongen is wearing his Messi jersey, and he is here to discuss Messi's big win. Okay, TR, you can turn around there. Welcome to the program. Depending on who you talk to, Messi wins it, but there was almost a 50-50 split in terms of who people thought should have won it. Messi or Erling Haaland, who had that great season last year, won the treble with Manchester City, scored 52 goals, which we saw throughout the ceremony. Did the right man win the award for you?
Yeah, I think he did. It's club and country, obviously, in Haaland. The treble for City. What, 52 goals in all competition. You can even see Mbappe, who is in the top 3, obviously, with Messi winning it this year to be a contender as well. But 5 tries, and eventually the elusive World Cup is won by Argentina with Leo Messi. And then, by the way, 20 goals and 20 assists for PSG, 11 goals in 14 games for Inter Miami. Yes, an active MLS player, Inter Miami player, is the Ballon d'Or winner. And I'm telling you, David Beckham is giving him that trophy. And also quite a few MLS people, including Don Garber, being there. A proud moment for MLS. An incredible moment for me as well, because I played with a 3-time Ballon d'Or winner in Johan Cruyff. George Best, Gerd Muller in the NASL was a Ballon d'Or winner, was my roommate. Fast forward, you got Kaká, Stoichkov, and Mateus that played in MLS, but not once was there an active player, as you said, Jeremy, that won this award being part of MLS. How far have we come, baby?
Yeah, and we talk about the fact that, look, it's country and club, and obviously winning the World Cup carries major weight when it comes to this. So you look at the season that Erling Haaland had. Yes, he wins the treble with Manchester City, but the World Cup kind of outweighs that. And it's not just that for Messi. I mean, the Trophée des Champions with PSG, won the Leagues Cup with Inter Miami. We can't forget about that. And so, you know, that is obviously taken into account, but it is the World Cup that kind of puts it over the top. Do you agree that the Ballon d'Or is a true reflection of who the best player in the world is right now?
It's a huge debate, obviously, and if you look at the people that vote on this one, including a large list of journalists, which was, by the way, shown on TV live from Paris, there's got to be another way, I think, to go forward, and FIFA's tried to do that, obviously, to grab the Ballon d'Or away from the French. That for years, by the way, early on, did not include South American players. So we don't even see Pele on this list.
Right.
We see a dominance of Ronaldo and Messi in the last few years. The last one that won it, actually, was Karim Benzema in 2022. 21 was Messi, and as you said again, 8 Ballon d'Ors. In my lifetime, nobody's going to break that record. Going forward, there's quite a few players, though, that will want to get their hands on them, some of them being in the audience today.
Yeah, and not to be confusing, but this is the French Football Award. A number of journalists vote on this, so it does have world recognition. But FIFA also has its own Player of the Year awards. And as you mentioned, there's been kind of a tug-of-war between the two over, you know, which one is the, you know, the best player award in terms of that. But, I mean, when you look at it, with Messi winning it for the 8th time, 36 years of age, 2nd oldest player to ever win it. Is this the last time that he wins it, do you think?
Yes, in my opinion, it will be. And although he can win a lot of trophies this year as well. The MLS Cup, obviously, the Open Cup, the CONCACAF Club Championship, another Copa America, which he won a few years as well for Argentina. And by the way, this guy at 36 is still, at this time, the best player in the world, bar none. 2 weeks ago, by the way, he scored a brace in World Cup qualifying for Argentina against Peru. So Leo Messi, although he will not win any future Ballon d'Ors at 8 for Inter Miami right now, displaying his incredible skill set to the world each and every day. I can't be happier for the organization. I can't be happier for this league where I started in 1996. I got a phone call, by the way, from Mr. Hunt in 99, 2000, saying, Thomas, I know you're a good friend of Mr. Bruce Arena. This league might go down. And if it wasn't for the Hunts and the Anschutz in 2002-01, when MLS went down to 10 teams, it could have been all done and dusted. And here we are, almost 30 teams, healthy, soccer-specific stadiums, and the best player in the world in, obviously, Lionel Messi, playing for our beloved hometown team, Inter Miami. And that's why I'm wearing this very proudly. I've coached for MLS teams, so I believe in this league. And clearly, I think that Lionel Messi has put MLS just in another stratosphere with Adidas, with Apple, tours in China as well. The continuation of MLS excellence, in my opinion, and allowing maybe the purse strings to open up a little more and allowing other owners to do something similar to what the Inter Miami owners have done in order to increase the quality of play in MLS going forward.
But TR, one of the things obviously that, you know, we've talked about this before is that playing in Major League Soccer when it comes to the global game is not necessarily seen as a positive. It's almost held against players at some point. Certainly when it comes to this FIFA Player of the Year, the Ballon d'Or, it's not something that builds your resume. It's not a resume builder like the World Cup is, like winning a major European trophy. Do you think we're ever going to get to the point where Major League Soccer is a boost to the resume when it comes to winning world awards in the world's game?
Yeah, I think it will be. I mean, first and foremost, Inter Miami and some other clubs like LAFC, Cincinnati, that won the Supporters' Shield, have a very good chance because they are in the CONCACAF Champions League to win a trophy there. That now allows you to play in the FIFA Club World Cup against the Real Madrids, the cities of the world as well, the River Plates, the Boca Juniors. And if you can win that one, it will elevate, obviously, the interest in MLS and will elevate, as I said again, the continuation of players abroad, big-time players abroad, to say, you know what, I don't just want to go there when I'm over the hill. I want to go there when I'm still in my prime. And I expect some of the bigger names, Luis Suarez being rumored, to come to MLS, and other clubs are setting in to pursue big-time players, in particular South American players, because they're still somewhat affordable because of the economics in South America, particularly in Argentina and Brazil, where players right now are not being paid.
Lionel Messi, the only Argentine to win the Ballon d'Or. Maradona did get it, but he got it after he had finished playing. It was more of a memorial award than anything else. So spinning it forward then, we've seen some great performances. We've seen some good young players in the game. Looking ahead to maybe next year, if Messi's not in that conversation, who are the guys that you're going to be looking at that will be contenders for the Ballon d'Or?
Well, first and foremost, the guy right now that, in my opinion, is the hottest and the best player in the world is Jude Bellingham, who plays obviously for Real Madrid and has been absolutely scintillating for club and country. The big boy from Norway. And the only problem for Haaland is that Norway will not go often to the World Cup or the Euros for that matter. And it's between club and country. But those are the guys. Mr. Mbappe, who's already got a World Cup under his name at 18, scored, by the way, a hat-trick in the final against Argentina when Mr. Leo Messi had to brace and carried his Argentina team. And that's, I think, is the difference between Mbappe, Haaland, and Messi. Messi, in my opinion, carried Argentina, a lesser team than France, in the finals to the big trophy. I think that's very important as well. It's not just the individual stats, but what he's done with Inter Miami. He makes teams better single-handedly.
Could be a passing of the baton, certainly next year.
Mbappe, Haaland, and Jude Bellingham,
baby. Guys. Thomas Rongen joining us here on CBS Sports HQ to discuss the breaking news. Lionel Messi, the winner of the 2023 Ballon d'Or. And, of course, they'll be talking about this today and tomorrow morning, certainly in Morning Footy. Susanna Collins and the crew on the Golasso Network. It is the home of the world's game. It's streaming 24/7 via the CBS Sports app. You can catch it on Pluto TV and on Paramount Plus.